No Man's Sky. Another game that left me angry, it left me disappointed, and it hurt me. You know what? I was so hurt, in fact, that even looking at the damn game case, it's like it's taunting me. It's saying, ha ha, you bought me, with its smug little face. And sadly, I did. Now, when I saw the reveal trailer, when this game first dropped, I said to my mate, you know what? I don't normally trust game companies. But you know what? This game looks great. And yep, he never lets me live it down, because when the game did release, the amount of features that were missing, yeah. Okay, so at the time, there was no other game that mattered. That's the thing. No other game mattered to me. I was like a racehorse. Alright, you know when you're racing, well, the horse is racing, it has the blinkers. So to the left and the right of me, that don't matter. It's about the finish line. And No Man's Sky was at the end saying, come, play me. I'm the game you always wanted. I got to the finish line and then someone hit me with a baseball bat and then I wake up. That's how it felt. Okay. So you're probably thinking, okay, why are you doing a video on a game that's been out since September and it's like February of the new year? Why are you still talking about this? Now the reason I'm doing that, because I've slowly recovered from the side effects of this game. I didn't want to even be near it. I didn't want to see the case. I didn't want to hear about this game. But now, you know, I'm cured of the whatever that thing infected me with. And now I'm able to talk about the game again. Okay, so why did this game annoy me? Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about what the game did right first. So first of all, the concept of the whole game has filled my mind ever since I was a little kid, alright? I wanted a space exploration game, and this genre was never around. Some games marginally done it, but this one takes the cake. So, yeah, it ticked all the relevant boxes. So, first of all, I would say, the first feature, the first person feature. So, I like when exploration games are first person, because you are the character. What you do, what you see, is through your eyes. I know a lot of games do third person, so that's when you're playing as someone else, and in some ways it's fine. But when it's first person, you see, you can see it through their eyes. It just helps. Also, I like the spaceships. Now, obviously, in a space exploration game, that makes sense to have spaceships. It's not, but the good thing, it's not a loading screen. It's not like Destiny. You see little floating spaceships, and especially in that game, you can unlock new spaceships, and it's like, oh wow, but they're load screens. But this game, it's cool. You can just lift off from the ground. You can go around the planet. You can go through the atmosphere, and then bang, you're into space. And also, no other game has ever done this. Like, if you look up and you see, oh wow, I can see that planet from here. Let's go to that. You fly there. Like, that's great. Also, I like the different types of planets. Now, they're not amazing, but they're different. Like, they're varied enough. So, well, not as varied as, what they showed on the trailer, but they're varied. So some are like, not desert. That's in the trailer, the desert ones. And this one, there's more forest. There's like, some are like, they're like the moon. They're just flat. There's not much on them. And I like it. Like, it's not every planet doesn't look the same, but it's just a different color. Like, I hate when games do that. It's like, after a while you clock on, wait a minute, they're exactly the same. Like, certain stuff are the same, but it's like, they're just another color. Which this game didn't do that. And then the thing I love the most is wildlife. Now, I'm happy that I did wildlife. I thought they would just be like little worms on the ground. It's like, oh look, wildlife. But I like what they've done, because there's some that are herbivores, they just eat grass and all that. And there's some that are carnivores. Now, I like the way that some are hostile, because like, even like herbivores, for example, it's like some, if you get near them, like get real close, they'll attack you. Some will just attack you anyway. Some carnivores will see you across the damn planet and want to eat you, but it's varied enough. And I have a few clips, I'm going to show you them. Okay guys, keep it down. This thing's trying to kill me. I'm right in the corner. Now, stuff like this I love, because I was just randomly playing. This thing was chasing me. I fell down this massive ditch. This thing randomly fell down. Now, I'm hiding behind this rock, so this thing can't get me. Right now, you can see my life support is going messed up. I need certain materials to actually like manage my suit. And if I run out, this thing's just going to kill me. It's going to hit me and I'm going to die. So intense moments like this when the thing got right close to me, it's like, okay, go away now. Go away. Now you can see with your own eyes, I am in a big dilemma. Because it's either I die in this hole and my life support system just cuts off, or this thing kills me. So yeah, it's either I die by both, or what the hell did that thing just teleport? But yeah, I like the survivability part, because as well as exploring, just looking at the nice scenery, the planets, the plants, you have to survive. There's creatures that will follow you and kill you. Also, this is another feature I like. I like the way you can discover what species they are. You can see who's named them, who first discovered them. This one, I don't know what the hell that says. I didn't name him, but you can change the name of them, and it also shows who discovered it. So whoever flies on this planet, they know it's been discovered by me, and that's just so cool. Like I can imagine like all the weird names people gonna name stuff. It's just gonna be funny. And here's another scenario. Okay, I was in the wrong here. I shot a laser at this creature, but I just wanted to see how fast it was, and the way it just like it had that delay was too funny. It just stopped and was like trying to get me, and then this thing's trying to chase me. That's when I knew I need to run, like, and not look back. You got that little jetpack, that booster thing, but I'm just checking. I'm like, where the hell is? Okay, run away, because that thing looks scary as anything. Like, look how tall it is, and then got some weird body frame, man. Look at it. And as you can see, constantly my suit's just getting like destroyed, and I'm just trying to find him. I think I lost him. I don't know where he went. Yeah, this is where I lost him. See, I guess they're not that smart. Oh, I think he fell down that ditch. So that might have been where the clip before where I fell down and it followed. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the negatives. Now, I did not want to hate this game because the idea was my childhood dream, basically. I did not want this game to suck, but the amount of missing features they promised, and it's not there. Okay, so the one that really annoyed me was interaction with other players. This game was marketed to be online. Now, it's not online at all. Now, just think about this. If I explain like this, it's going to make sense. You're exploring multiple universes and galaxies, and you're the only one there. There's no one else you can see online. Now, that doesn't sound fun. If they marketed the game like this, how many people would buy it? Now, the exploration part, I don't mind exploring in games. It's fun. But when you have other people, like if you could play with your friends, that'd be great. Or even if, you could just see people. So it would add to that survivability, that mystery. Because sometimes you'll land on the planet and you'll probably see, oh, is that a person there? Let me follow them. Sometimes you follow them. Sometimes you'll be able to interact with them. You could travel together. It would be cool. But you know what? They lied about that. And that really hurt, because you're exploring a whole universe, multiple galaxies, and that's it. It's just so annoying, man. Why did they have to do that? Because, and even the guy who presented the damn game was like, he seemed trustworthy, but now I guess I can never trust them. It's not funny. Okay, so second point is different ship classes. So I know I said the ships were cool, the different designs, they're alright, but then they're not meaningful. They're just cosmetic, really. One looks different, one looks smaller, one's bigger. It's not all that. And once you know that, like, you just don't care. Like, imagine playing a racing game. There's a Lamborghini and there's a Reliant Robin, and they're both exactly the same. Speeds, physics, all of that. You wouldn't care. So you'll probably pick the Reliant Robin because that looks so funny. Okay, so also large fleets. Now in the game, I remember they showed large spaceships warping in, and there was like a little battle going on, and that just makes it look cool. Like, you could be flying to another planet, you see all that, and you're like, oh, let me join the fight. You could be rewarded for that, but no, they didn't do anything with that. It's an empty space. It's really an empty space. It's just, all you go to another planet, okay, wildlife, oh, who discovered it? Alright, if you discover it, well done. But then if you didn't, okay, cool, someone else did. Alright, what else? This game needed other stuff instead of just exploration. Like, they could have added, there's so many stuff they could have added, man. So annoying. Okay, so I'm going to talk about planets now. basically variation was needed as the planets looked kind of samey, like a lot of them looked the same, and just having different types of planets would help the experience. Like there could have been more planets, like for example sand planets, ice planets, water planets. Like just think about that. Like imagine a water planet, like the whole planet's just water, or it has a little bit of land where you can land your spaceship and then go into the water. And then also think about the creatures they could have added if there was a water planet. There could be like predator fish, there could be big snakes, jellyfish, I don't know, sharks, that type of stuff. How cool would that be? Even ice planets, sand planets. They could have just, the amount of, this game is just creative, alright? You could be so creative with this game, and it felt like they limited themselves, obviously to make money, because they probably saw the hype the game was getting and was like, you know what, we don't need to add more stuff. They're going to buy it anyway. And with those planets, they could have added unique wildlife. So the sand planet, I know in their gameplay they showed this giant sandworm. It was like that Dune, the movie, the giant sandworm. On ice planets, you could add like anything, like huge insects. Like I'm not saying every animal and creature has to be massive, but I'm just saying like kind of vary it up. Like certain environments, just you could go kind of crazy with some of the environments. So yeah, that would have been cooler. Like a lot of the creatures, they're not that interesting. Yeah, they look different, but some of the way they just interact with you, like you see some big creature and it does like nothing, whereas like some of the little ones want to fight you. It's kind of funny in that sense, but I think they basically wasted potential. That's what I'm basically saying, wasted potential. They could have added a little bit more. Okay, so this is going to be my last point, and this is probably a reason why some people didn't buy the game, and that's because there wasn't a goal. There wasn't something to head towards. Now, I know exploration in general, that's the game, I understand that, but some people want like, not really a story, but, well, some people want stories, some people want guidance so you know what you're doing. With this, it's like, right, exploring's great, but what's your purpose? Like, what do you have to kind of head towards? And people can get bored because there's none of that. And it depends, like, that can be a negative. It depends how you feel and what you like, but I agree, like, you don't know what to head towards, you don't know what to do. Now, I haven't played this game loads, but still, even so, like, you want to know where to go. Now, I know the center of the universe, everyone wants to get there, but there could have been other little things in between. So, for example, I think they should have added, like, factions or something like that. So, if the game was online, opposite factions can kind of go at war, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of control the planet, or maybe that's too dynamic. But I mean, like, for example, the giant spaceships that fly in, well, if they were there, say if one's not on your faction, it might target you, or if it is your faction, it might warp in more ships to help you, or something like that, you know what I mean? Just to kind of add it up, like, just to add more stuff to it, that's what I'm saying. Now, yeah, that's going to be my last point, because I could rant about this game forever, because, as I said, loads of times, this game, the idea of this game, I've been thinking about this all the time when I was little. I was like, I want a game like that. And this is the game. So yeah, I'm going to stop now because YouTube won't allow a 5 million hour video, because I think I can do one on this game, because the stuff they took out of this game that were promised to us, what got us excited, it's not there. I can just picture people on my videos saying, this rant video is irrelevant, they've added new updates, the amount of content, oh my god, it's the changed game, it's so good now, you have to play it. And I say to those people, say it to my face on No Man's Sky. Oh wait, there's no online, so you can't meet me on the game. Okay, so I was learning like many, really, like a fish. I mean, I swam to the hook. That was the game. No Man's Sky was the hook. And then I wake up and I'm in a sushi restaurant about to get chopped up. That's pretty much what it's like. So, yeah, what hurt me the most really is that the way it was advertised, like, there was nothing else that mattered. It just seemed so cool. And the thing is, there was no news about it, like shady news saying, oh, it's missing features. There was none of that. Everyone was just hyped for it. And then, features gone, they made their money, and I'm still hurting. And even if they said sorry or said in the new game it would have this, it still wouldn't be the same. It's just like someone stabs you and you say, and then they say I'm sorry, and you're like, okay, I understand. Yeah, it's like I can't do that. So the only way they could redeem themselves was if they make a new game, add so many features, improve it so much. But then that's the thing. I wouldn't know if they were telling the truth. I probably wouldn't pre-order it. I'd wait a while just to see what other people are saying. Yeah, because I mean, I'm not getting tricked again. What's that saying? How does that saying go? If you fool me once, something, I don't know. I was going to say it, but I really don't know what it is. But now guys, if you like the video, and also maybe comment if you got affected by this game like me, because it hurt. Okay, take care guys.